Hello everyone and welcome to Women's Wellness Guide. As a new parent, there's an important routine you should start with your newborn right from day one. However, many new parents are not made aware of this practice and often discover its significance only when it's too late. By too late, I mean when the situation escalates to a point where your newborn requires intervention from healthcare professionals or specialized treatment to address issues that could have been prevented or minimized earlier. Understanding newborn development. Before I explain this simple yet crucial routine, it's essential to grasp a few key aspects of newborn development. From the moment they're born until around 3 months of age, you may notice your newborn's head naturally tilts to one side, whether they are awake or asleep. This is completely normal for several reasons. 1. Muscle control. In those first 2 months, your newborn lacks the strength and muscle control to keep their head steady and centered above their body for any significant duration. As a result, their head will naturally tilt in various directions. 2. Head shape after birth. It's also possible that your newborn's head may appear elongated or unusually shaped after delivery due to the molding process during birth. This can make it more difficult for your baby to keep their head straight. 3. Head turning preference. Many newborns tend to show a preference for turning their heads in a particular direction. This favored position can lead to tightness in the neck muscles, making it harder for your baby to turn their head in the opposite direction. While it's perfectly normal for your baby's head to tilt, it can become problematic if it consistently falls to the same side. If their head consistently tilts to one side, it raises the risk of developing two specific conditions. Conditions to watch for. 1. Positional plagiocephaly. This condition occurs when your baby develops flat spots on the back or side of their head. While it doesn't impact brain development, it can affect your baby's appearance, leading to asymmetrical head or facial growth, and sometimes even vision problems. In severe cases, medical intervention may be necessary to reduce flattening and facial asymmetry. 2. Positional torticollis. This condition involves tight neck muscles that cause your baby to favor one side of their body. This can affect their balance and muscle strength, impacting overall posture. It can also increase the risk of positional plagiocephaly and may complicate breastfeeding. To decrease the chances of your baby developing these conditions, it's crucial that they regularly turn their head in both directions throughout the day. However, as we've noted, this can be a bit challenging for them in the first 8 weeks of life. Therefore, you need to help them. How to help your newborn? You can assist your newborn by gently helping them turn their head towards each side. Here's how. 1. During playtime. When your baby is lying on their back, gently turn their head from one side to the other. If they're looking to the right during one session, encourage them to look to the left during the next. 2. While napping, change the direction your baby's head faces in their crib for each nap. For instance, turn their head to the right for one nap and to the left for the next. 3. When holding or carrying. If you're holding your baby or using a baby carrier, periodically adjust their head position to encourage them to look in both directions. In addition to gently moving their head, you can also encourage head turning by arranging their surroundings cleverly. What do I mean by arranging their surroundings? It's about setting up their play area or crib in a manner that encourages your baby to turn their head to see what's happening around them. 1. Toy placement. During playtime, position toys or yourself to one side, then switch to the other side for the next session. This will prompt your baby to turn their head to see the toys or you. 2. Crib orientation. Arrange your baby's crib so that one side faces a plain wall and the other side opens to the room. This setup encourages your baby to turn their head toward the room to see interesting sights and people. 3. Alternate crib ends. Each night, switch the end of the crib your baby sleeps at. This simple adjustment encourages them to turn their head one night to one side and the opposite side the next. 4. Switching arms. When carrying your newborn, alternate the arm you use. If you hold them in your left arm, they will naturally look to the left to see their surroundings. The next time, switch to your right arm to prompt them to look right. Benefits of these practices. By incorporating these head-turning practices into your newborn's daily routine, you help gently stretch their neck muscles, which is vital for reducing the risk of positional torticollis. These practices also ensure that pressure on your baby's soft skull bones is evenly distributed throughout the day. This not only helps maintain the roundness of their head but also significantly reduces the chances of developing flat spots. If you notice a flat spot starting to develop, feel any resistance when turning their head, or observe that they consistently favor one side, it's crucial to seek advice from your pediatrician. If there's a cause for concern, they can refer you to appropriate services. Importance of tummy time. Another effective method to prevent flat spots on your baby's head is tummy time. This practice promotes the proper shaping of the back of their head by relieving pressure from that area. However, many newborns initially dislike tummy time, often because we introduce it in a way that's too challenging, like starting directly on the floor. But tummy time doesn't have to happen solely on the floor. In fact, there are several other positions you can use to make tummy time more enjoyable and less daunting for your newborn. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more parenting tips. Do you have any questions or experiences to share about your newborn's development? Drop them in the comments below. We appreciate your support and look forward to seeing you in our next video.